Welcome back to the Marvel Studio. I am your host Tyler, and I'll be the host of this race. Today we are hosting one of the first episode of the tournament, where 25 marbles will beat to see who is going to win the big prize. We have 5 contestants today: Jungle, Sunshine, Jade, Canary, and Slime. As they enter the first toilet bowl, round and round they go. It looks like Sunshine has the lead. Yes, he does. It looks like Canary. Yeah, there's Canary with Slime struggling in the back. And the Jungle's now in that red funnel, hoping to challenge Sunshine. And Canary behind him. Oh, Canary, nice hit by Canary on Jungle, but it just seemed to help Jungle even more, though. As yes, Jungle is now with Canary right behind him. What looks like to be Jade struggling up top, though. This could be bad, as Jade's now in that third funnel with Canary, and looks like to be Slime and Sunshine in that other funnel. With Sunshine getting the edge and going into that first mini funnel there. And now there's 3 marbles. It looks like to be Jungle and Sunshine, with both Jade and Canary now struggling further up. This could be bad, as Slime, both Sunshine and Slime are making great progress. With Slime in second and Jungle in third, yeah, they're making great progress. Great hit by Jungle onto Sunshine, as he's able to take second away from her. And it'll be a fight between Jungle and Canary, Jade and Canary, as Canary gets eliminated. It sucks to see the newbie go, but she's gonna have to do well if she's gonna outpace the veterans. Back to the second round, and we're off again. Moving into the 6th in their first toilet bowl again. Oof, did that hurt your eyes there? Oof, sorry. As Jungle now takes the lead. Jungle takes the lead in the barriers with 3 with our new competitors after him. And he's moving to the red funnel now. And round and round they go there. It is a 3-way battle with Jade just getting in there. Sorry for the little stutter. With Sunshine and Jungle going over, Slime just going after Sunshine. And Jade is still struggling further up. He's going to have to make a lot of work if he needs to do this. But he's still in that first, while everyone else is in their second funnel to split. But it looks like to be Jungle going into that mini first, with Sunshine right behind him. And Slime in that funnel. A great hit, though, by Slime onto Sunshine. However, Sunshine counters and allows them to get the same side. Well, no opposite side, as I'm blind as Sunshine top beating Slime. I'm just dumb. But Sunshine does really well this round, out beating Slime, a veteran here on this channel as well as on others. As we see Jade eliminated. I was rooting for him too. These 2 competitors are our finals, as the final race is ready to begin. As it's going to be Slime first, then Sunshine, then Jungle. But Sunshine's fighting Slime for the tooth and nail round, trying to get first. But it's an elusive battle, though. But Slime now is in the lead, going to the red barriers, to the green barriers, and then to the blue barriers. As Sunshine is right behind him. And there's Jungle struggling. Here is Jungle. As we Jungle making a great hit on Slime. As Jungle is the one in the lead now. Yes, Jungle's in the lead. But who's in second? That's important. It looks like to be Sunshine's in second by herself. But now Slime's in that funnel with Jungle trying to make great hits on Jungle. But Jungle seems to be too elusive for him. And yes, Sunshine's in that side by herself as she goes in the other yellow funnel on the left side. Back on the right though, Slime's continuing to make hits on Jungle but fails. As Slime's the first to go into the blue mini with Sunshine right behind him. And this Slime make a great hit on Sunshine though, as now Sunshine is now blocking the third. With now Jungle in that green mini with Slime right behind him trying to make first. And Sunshine is that slowness, struggling that red. This may cost him. It may cost her, yes. That will cost her the race. As now Sunshine is the one eliminated. We have our 2 marbles. Sunshine, Slime, and Jungle, with Sunshine being eliminated. Let me show you what I mean with the whole tournament deal. I just gotta get to the back real quick. As we can see, it is going to be Jungle and Slime moving into that semifinals round. With all of that concluded, as we zoom out to the final, if you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe. And Welcome back to the Marvel Studio. I am Tyler, and today we return for the second episode of the Grand Summer Tournament. Today we have a different set of 5 marbles as they compete on the same track. As you can see, our roster is mainly full of blue marbles today. In particular, our roster contains of today the Blue Boxer, Galaxy, Stripe Man, Captain Penguin, and Black Hole. These marbles are now going off, and they're going around that first funnel now. And it looks like Stripe Man with the lead. But no, Captain Penguin, who seemed to get stuck there with the lead, with Stripe Man right behind him. That red funnel of a Black Hole that moves there in those barriers, and now it's second, but now it's messing that funnel there. But it looks like Captain Penguin would battle with Stripe Man until he's able to get into that split section first, with Captain Penguin right next to him. To that yellow funnel on the left, with the Blue Boxer and Stripe Man going on. It looks like to be Galaxy on the right as well, with the Black Hole and Captain Penguin on the right. As we zoom out to see the perspective, and it looks like to be Stripe Man in the lead. No, it's Captain Penguin going into the mini first, with both Galaxy and Stripe Man going into the mini. Now everyone's converging in the mini, with it looks to be Stripe Man exiting the mini first. Yes, Captain Penguin getting stuck, but now exiting the mini, and he now wins. It looks like to be the lead. Yes. The 3 marbles in the lead now, as we now look to the Blue Boxer versus Black Hole. But the Blue Boxer makes a move on Black Hole, but Black Hole strikes back in the blue funnel as we enter the final stretch, and it is, yes, it's the Blue Boxer, but it's the Blue Boxer. So Black Hole is eliminated in the first round of this tournament. Galaxy's gonna mock him for that one for a long time. But as the second race begins, it is Stripe Man who's in the back as we enter the yellow funnel. Round and round, there they go. It looks like Captain Penguin's with the lead, but Galaxy sneaks through them all and now is in first, with Captain Penguin in second, and once again Stripe Man is still in the back. Red funnel, there's a stall fight between Captain Penguin and Galaxy, but Stripe Man hits them all. As now the Blue Boxer steps in. Galaxy tries to fight him but fails. As now the Blue Boxer, followed by Captain Penguin, are now in that split half. We have Captain Penguin and Stripe Man on the right, and Galaxy and the Blue Boxer on the left. The Blue Boxer on the second, Captain Penguin is 2. Galaxy drops to the second, and Stripe Man continues. It also drops to the second, but drops last. With Blue Boxer now in the mini. There is Galaxy and Captain Penguin, with Stripe Man still yet to drop. But what is this? The Blue Boxer seems to be stuck in the split path thingy, and Captain Penguin's gonna have to free him. This could be great news for Stripe Man, and he struggles as well, and so is yet to drop. As we enter the final toilet bowl, Galaxy's able to outwit the Blue Boxer, but he's able to defeat Captain Penguin in the funnel. However, Captain Penguin drops, making it eliminated by Stripe Man. That sucks. I kind of had hope for the guy. I really hoped he would win. As we enter the final round, it's these 2 competitors, Captain Penguin, Galaxy, and the Blue Boxer now fighting in these 3 rounds. Captain Penguin and Galaxy are both veterans here and on others. The Blue Boxer is generally more of a rookie compared to these 2 marbles, and is faring very well. I'm quite proud of his progress since his debut. But now we're in the red funnel now. Captain Penguin getting a great hit there on Galaxy, but the Blue Boxer hits both of them and is able to maintain a lead. It's now Captain Penguin who seems to be in the back, as now we see Blue Boxer on the right, Galaxy on the left, and yes, Captain Penguin is last on the right. As we get the pan out view, we can see that the Blue Boxer is about to drop into the second funnel before the mini. And there goes Galaxy dropped as well. Captain Penguin is struggling a little to drop. But he is now still has a fighting chance as long as he's still very quick. And yes, he is very quick, making a great hit there onto Galaxy. Now, Galaxy is now, it looks to be in the last place. Yes, it looks like the Blue Boxer is stuck, but that just seems to be a taunting move now. Taunting Galaxy, because he may have been able to squeeze between Captain Penguin and Galaxy, maintaining a lead. Now it comes down to this blue funnel. Captain Penguin, it boosted the Blue Boxer in, but defends from Galaxy, causing Galaxy to be the one who's eliminated. Well, Galaxy won't be able to make fun of Black Hole much now, unless he's also eliminated. Yes, it is going to be Captain Penguin and the Blue Boxer are going to move on to the semifinals. It seems Galaxy won't be able to make fun of Black Hole much now, like I said, because they both got eliminated. Now they join Slime and Jungle in the semifinals. As we get the pan out, I have to say, please like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and as we return to the studio for the third round of the Grand Summer Tournament, I'm your host, Tyler, and I will be the host of this race, I guess. Today we have 5 competitors just like last time, but they're all one color. Again, just like last time. Our competitors are Wizard, Golden Viper, Icy Blast, Princess Speedy, and Snow White. It will be hard to keep track of, and I'll try to help with that as much as I can. As the first race begins, they move into that first yellow funnel, round and round, and there they go. And it looks like, I think it's, Golden Viper and Snow White are dealing with the lead, and Golden Viper with the lead. And as you see, Princess Speedy is right behind him. Golden Viper enters that red funnel first, with Princess Speedy and Snow White, with Wizard and Icy Blast being later. And Wizard seems to get stuck. But yeah, it seems to be really struggling and not finding the exits. And it looks like Golden Viper and Princess Speedy now exiting and moving into the split pass section. Yes, it is them. With Snow White on the right. Yep, Snow White is on the right, but looks like, I think, Icy Blast on the left, and Wizard went back, also on the right. It looks like to be is that Golden Viper? Yeah, that's a Princess Speedy now with Golden Viper. That was a great hit by Golden Viper onto Princess Speedy, though. And now Golden Viper has the lead. Princess Speedy is in second. Wizard and Icy Blast entering the final at the same time, and it'll probably be between them who loses as Snow White goes to the final to safety. Golden Viper maintains his lead with Princess Speedy right behind her. That was a great hit for Princess Speedy onto Golden Viper, though. But Golden Viper counters, and now it still remains in first place with Princess Speedy in second. Snow White is going around, looping around, but that was a great hit by Icy Blast. But Snow White countered as well and goes in that third, and with Icy Blast in fourth, Wizard is fifth. His horde will not be proud of him for that one. Golden Viper especially. Well, let's move on. As we go 4 marbles left, and now they enter the yellow funnel, just as before. But also, again, round and round, just like before, many times before. It looks like to be, yes, Princess Speedy is in the front with Snow White and Golden Viper with Icy Blast struggling in the back. Oh, look at that move in the barriers! Snow White passed Princess Speedy in the barriers and now got in the red funnel first. But now they're all in the red funnel now. Now you just can't tell who's the lead. Looks like it to be Snow White. Yes, Snow White followed by Princess Speedy and Icy Blast entering last. We got Golden Viper, and it looks like we got Golden Viper, Princess Speedy on the left, and I think Snow White and Princess Speedy and Icy Blast on the right, with Snow White and Golden Viper on the left. Sorry for the confusion. Now Golden Viper ending first, with there's 3 marbles now, with Icy Blast being the only one not entering the funnel. Golden Viper continuing his lead. There's Princess Speedy, though, who is doing really well as well. He missed a hit by Golden Viper, but it was a great hit by Snow White onto him. And now Snow White is third, with Icy Blast continuing to struggle. With Snow White trying to hit Golden Viper. Golden Viper is excellent at countering hits, and so he maintains his lead. But I think Snow White got in second, and Princess Speedy got in third, and Icy Blast is eliminated. I guess that's just what happens when you're a rookie and you go up against veterans. As the final race for this goes on, and it is Snow White with the lead. With Princess Speedy going out last. Princess Speedy attacks Golden Viper, but Golden Viper again counters and goes in the lead. With Princess Speedy now struggling. Princess Speedy has shown that she can be very, very fast, especially in those funnels. She's very concerning. Missing hit on both Snow White and Golden Viper, and this is central time for her as they continue to beat her. But I think off screen she did hit Snow White, but she failed. So yeah, she's not trying to hit Golden Viper. We have Snow White by herself on the left, with Golden Viper and Princess Speedy on the right. And we see the Golden Viper. Everyone's now in the second funnel with Golden Viper now going into that first mini. And is that Princess Speedy now going in second with Snow White now going in third. Also Snow White going in that split section first. Golden Viper continues to lead with Snow White struggling. Looks like about the entire race. Looks like Princess Speedy now with the taunting Snow White. But will it belong to Olivia One for Princess Speedy? I don't think, as they're now in the final funnel. Will it be her? That was a great hit by her on the Golden Viper, but Snow White hits her, and Golden Viper at the last second counters Snow White, pushing her out of the way. Snow White is eliminated. The two most professional players in this bracket move on to the second semifinals, and they will be fighting Captain Penguin and the Blue Boxer. We have one more group left, and as we zoom out, you can see that final group. As you enjoy, please like and subscribe, and as we return to the studio, we have 5 new competitors on this track, and this will be the last time we race on this track. It's when we enter the semifinals. It'll be a brand new track. So we have 5 new competitors as they race on the track. They are Lava, Space Black, Sahara Sandstorm, Deep Blue, and Rainbow. As we enter the blue funnel now, it looks like Deep Blue's got an amazing lead. That was an amazing hit, though, on Sahara Sandstorm by Deep Blue. As now he enters the barriers. It seemed that Lava was right behind him as he enters the red funnel. Yes, Lava was right behind him. And that is an excellent hit by Lava onto Deep Blue and Sahara Sandstorm. Seemed to be getting in the action a little bit there, but it seems to just be a duel between the two, and Deep Blue seems to come out on top as he enters the split path. Now you got to watch diligently for this part. As Deep Blue is on the top, Space Black is Space Black, and I think Deep Blue are on the top with Rainbow on the top as well. Sahara Sandstorm and Lava are on the bottom. As it transfers from different point of view. Lava and Sahara Sandstorm on the second funnels, with Lava, Sahara Sandstorm on the right, and Deep Blue and everyone else on the left. As we see how Deep Blue and Lava are in the yellow funnel. It's a deep battle between them. Lava entered first, but Deep Blue, in his cunning wit, is able to get through the funnel first. As Lava now enters quickly after him. I think it's too late, though, to do something, but no, it's not. Lava makes a quick move, though, and now gets into that yellow funnel first. And now right around there they go. Will a battle concur? And no, Lava gets out of this one first. But no, look, the Rainbow passes up Deep Blue. Now it's Sahara Sandstorm and Black Hole fighting for last place. And Sahara Sandstorm beats out Space Black, and we get into the race. We go round and round. Then they're going to now that blue funnel is gonna be Sahara Sandstorm and Rainbow with the lead, neck and neck between the two. As is now Lava, who did so well last race, is now in last. This could be very not good for her, as this is an elimination style. As Deep Blue made a great hit on Rainbow, but Rainbow seemed to counter there, but it just seems to. Yes, she did counter, but Sahara Sandstorm was able to sneak through the both of them and get through first. Deep Blue, though, is still doing insanely well, going on the top, with Sahara Sandstorm and Rainbow on the bottom, which would be the left right now, with Lava and Deep Blue on the left. See now that Deep Blue and Sahara Sandstorm on the second funnel stage, with Sahara Sandstorm getting into that blue mini first. And we now have Deep Rainbow getting in with Deep Blue entering then. It's now a battle between the two with Sahara Sandstorm going into that green mini funnel then, with Rainbow team beat Deep Blue in that blue mini. So now we can see the both, but here comes Deep Blue with an angering ray, but looks like Lava seems to struggle up top, with Sahara Sandstorm dominating this race with Deep Blue. That was a great hit on Rainbow, though, and will it matter as Rainbow? Yes, Rainbow still manages to beat Deep Blue out. As Lava now is going to be the last one eliminated. She did so well last race, and now she struggles. As we enter the final race, we are now on the blue funnel for the final time, round and round. It looks like Deep Blue with Rainbow. They're all matching in. It's hard to tell who is the lead, though, but it's going to be Rainbow with the lead. With Rainbow is in the lead, I actually can't tell who's in second at the moment, but we'll see. Yes, it's going to be Deep Blue with Sahara Sandstorm. They were very close together. Deep Blue made an amazing hit on Rainbow, allowing him to take the lead. See how he speed through there. Sorry, my pause. But we see the Deep Blue now is on the bottom, but it's quickly transitioned over to the right path. It looks like Rainbow on the left path, and Sahara Sandstorm joins him on the right path. But now with Deep Blue, and that second funnel looks like Rainbow is entering on that second funnel as well. But it looks like Sahara Sandstorm's off to the left, but Deep Blue has a great lead. It looks like he's gonna be uncontested, but there is Sahara Sandstorm now ending the funnel. That must have been a quick funnel, as he made those funnels extremely quickly. Deep Blue struggling there on that little maze bit, but makes it to the green mini just fine. Sahara Sandstorm attempting the challenge with the Rainbow now entering that green mini. As we see now right around this, Deep Blue with Sahara Sandstorm trying to look for that exit. And there goes Rainbow trying to make a hit on Sahara Sandstorm to change his fate, but he ends up not changing the fate, and Rainbow loses. It's not enough. As we finish the last round of the quarterfinals, we can see the marbles move up, and as we zoom out to see the semifinal rounds, which will start after a new track is built. Please, if you like, please like and subscribe. As we return for the Grand Summer Tournament Round 5, Tie 65 in the host of this marble studio. Today we're on a brand new track today with 4 returning marbles who won their previous quarterfinal rounds. As we can see, there are Deep Blue, Sahara Sandstorm, Jungle, and Slime. And we're going to talk a lot more strategy, as these are now, we can distinguish the strategy as they've raced a couple times now. If you go through the funnel, it looks like Slime to be in the lead now. Okay, this is just some patchy camera work. We've got to film this, but we got to fire the camera guy. But it looks like Slime's still in the lead with the Sahara Sandstorm in the back with Jungle struggling. Slime has always been generally good at strategic thinking, which the non-clear, one-sided funnels provide. And Slime's still in the lead with Jungle on the bottom and Sahara Sandstorm with Deep Blue on the top. Yeah, Deep Blue falls first. With Sahara Sandstorm struggling though, it looks like Deep Blue and Slime are now battling around. That was a great hit by Sahara Sandstorm onto Jungle, but now Slime's is in there. Slime's is in there between the both of them and now goes to the split path first. And now around that funnel, yes. So Slime round around the red funnel now. It's more intense as we enter the second half. There's a three-way battle between Jungle, Deep Blue, and Slime, with Slime coming out on top, with Deep Blue and Jungle continuing to duel for second, which seems to Deep Blue wins, with Sahara Sandstorm continuing to struggle. Deep Blue is making moves in the split pass section, almost beating Slime and potentially beating Slime out for first place. As we see, the balls falling. Yes, Deep Blue beats Slime, and now Jungle beats Sahara Sandstorm, and Sahara Sandstorm entered that split section first. Still, I think Jungle made a hit there, but Deep Blue defended. As Deep Blue's excellent tactician, which the clear funnels are better at. Yes, this clear, like example, let's clear a funnel. He's better at being a tactician in these funnels. But that was a great hit though by Jungle onto Slime. As now we go up the elevator. The great hit was countered though, so that's how Slime's in second. So our order, it's Deep Blue as we follow the elevator. I think I saw Slime and Jungle in third, and Sahara Sandstorm in fourth. Sahara Sandstorm is going to have to make a lot of work to catch up. As his marbles go round and round in this funnel now. That was a great hit by Slime though, but now it's fighting Deep Blue, trying to fight back. But that was a bad hit by Jungle, because that allowed Deep Blue to get the perfect hit on Slime and get that clear yellow funnel first. As now Deep Blue's able to maintain his lead. As we can see, a little bit off screen, but we can confirm it here. Is Jungle was able to beat Slime in that clear funnel, and now he's winning here. As I feel like Jungle's more of a tactician, just like Deep Blue. He struggles in the battle funnels or the solid ones, but does better in the quick funnels or the clear ones. The solid ones, I mean like this yellow funnel, not the twins. Anyway, round and round Deep Blue goes. It seems his lead has just been uncontested this entire time. That's how I've been able to, babble off. This race hasn't been very exciting so far, but it seems to be picking up. It's how Jungle and Sahara Sandstorm are going neck and neck at that hole, around and around, and yes, it is Jungle. And Sahara Sandstorm gets eliminated. Okay, let's go. Now we're off for the final race. Yes, this is the final one. There's only 2. As we go round and round here, Slime seems to have the lead, but it's very tough early on. But with Slime trying to hit Jungle, Deep Blue was able to sneak right through. And now we enter the blue funnel. However, Slime was able to use Deep Blue and Jungle's fighting, and he actually hit Jungle to go through the hole. But they didn't go through as they were still fighting even after he left. As we see now, and Slime is on the bottom and Deep Blue's on the top. And now, yes, there goes Slime. And now Jungle, as we can see, is probably on the bottom. Yep, there goes Jungle at the bottom. Now we see Slime in that yellow funnel. As both Deep Blue and Jungle are now in the yellow funnel, but it's a little too late. But then there's another battle between Deep Blue and Jungle. I think there's like a bitter rivalry forming between these two because of this race. I could be wrong. Yeah, there was a great hit by Deep Blue against Jungle to get in that red funnel first, to get the battle funnel first. And now Deep Blue's trying to find Slime. As this last race, and it was a bad hit by Deep Blue. It actually ended up knocking Slime into the hole. As we enter that split pass section, and Slime has a clear lead. But there is Deep Blue trying to do something. As we can see them now. Yeah, we have Slime and Deep Blue going about in that upper funnel. But did you see that move where Deep Blue just sent Slime out of the way, and now Jungle is going in, says, "Thank you very much. Now let me have the lead." Someone's been in the back the whole time. Now yokes the lead, gets through both of the other competitors. As now they're both hungry. It seems Deep Blue's in the back though. As we now go up the elevator. It is now, yes, it is Jungle in the lead. What is this cameraman doing? I just don't understand. But we now get in the yellow funnel. Thank you for moving. But now, yeah, Deep Blue is actually the one in second place, and Slime's on the risk. So Slime has to make big moves, but Slime is very determined and is a very skilled marble, and I believe he does have what it takes to come back. It's still anyone's game as the marble's very close. That was a great hit by Deep Blue, and a second great hit was there, but both of them ended up not working. And Deep Blue and Jungle are like neck and neck right now. Oh, did you see that hit by Deep Blue? As Deep Blue was able to just hit Jungle out of the way. But Jungle is just fiery and now right behind. But he's just too slow. As Deep Blue seemed to have taunted and, just got out. But it seems that Deep Blue is stuck and Jungle had to free him. So now it's a tense 1v1 between these two for first place. As we run around this yellow funnel, Slime is still struggling, but yes, Deep Blue gets second place to Jungle. As Slime gets eliminated. That's upsetting. As we can see, the Deep Blue and Jungle make it on to the bracket. Now, as we zoom out, I have to say thank you so much for watching this video.
Welcome back to the Marble Studio. I am Todd65 and I am your host. Today we have a host to a new track that will also be used in the finals. As we can see, the marbles will be racing on this ginormous track. So stay tuned if you want to see which one of our 4 competitors will win. There are 3 veteran marbles and 1 rookie, but the rookie is definitely deserved for his spot. And that we have to meet our competitors, which are Golden Viper, the Blue Boxer, Captain Penguin, and Princess Speedy. And the rough. Down to that first blue funnel. And it's the Blue Boxer entered late, which is unfortunate, but Princess Speedy is able to be victorious with Golden Viper right on her heels. As the Blue Boxer and Cut the Penguin don't seem to be too far behind as we enter that first mini funnel. Round and round. It's still, but look at Captain Penguin entering into second place. I didn't think he was the sneaky type. But we now have Golden Viper and Captain Penguin on the right with Blue Boxer and Princess Speedy on the left. Princess Speedy just entered the mini with Captain Penguin right behind her. As she hopes to maintain her lead with the Blue Boxer and Captain Penguin seem to be tag teaming her. I wonder if that'll work, or maybe it's a confusion tactic. As the Blue Boxer made a great hit there on Captain Penguin, there's a fight between the two of them as they all hit the bell icon on the track. Just like you all should smash that subscribe button and hit the bell just so you never miss my future videos. I'm sure these marbles are subscribed. Back to the race. Captain Penguin with the lead, with Princess Speedy right behind him as the Blue Boxer and Golden Viper at the back. But you can see we have Princess Speedy and Golden Viper on the top, with Captain Penguin and Blue Boxer on the bottom on the left. As you can see, we have these marbles are mixing now, as we have a lead with Captain Penguin in the lead, but that was a great hit by Princess Speedy as she entered, reclaiming the lead from him. As now let's see how much of a lead she's able to gain in this blue funnel here. Despite its looks, it's actually a quick funnel, even though it's not clear. But yeah, Princess Speedy is able to maintain her lead and even grow it a little bit. As Captain Penguin is going to enter first by looks. Yes, so he enters first. It looks like Golden Viper, yeah, it's continuing to struggle. But it looks like, yeah, by word of his trainer, he didn't get much time to train in this course, which it kind of shows today. I mean, he's a great racer, but you need to make sure that you go out with your trainer and practice on this track. So try to get your race on so you can be sure that you can perform on it well. Princess Speedy, I heard that she spent a lot of time with the trainer, which is why she's doing so well. But yeah, because she has a massive lead right now on this elevator. But hold on, where is she? She's already in that first funnel after the elevator. Too speedy for even the camera. As we go down, yeah, there's the Blue Boxer. There's Captain Penguin with Golden Viper, I think, close behind. So it's going to be very close between these guys. Yeah, as we can see, there's several attempts by Captain Penguin to take, but he dismissed the Blue Boxer every single time. As the Blue Boxer is able to maintain his lead. So we're not going to focus on Princess Speedy, as she is just too far ahead. But as we can see, Captain Penguin is in the lead as it looks when we lost him. Oh wait, what happened? Golden Viper is beating Captain Penguin, and now it's a neck and neck brawl in those funnels between the two of them. This is crazy. As we pan to see, the Blue Boxer is still doing okay, but there was Captain Penguin making quick work of that green funnel, as now he enters that final twin with Golden Viper right behind him. Right, they both go in that funnel. Yes, Captain Penguin defended Golden Viper by taking his position for third. But oh, what is this? The Blue Boxer got stuck, and now it is anyone's game between the three of them to move on. And oh, it is Golden Viper. As we now see the final three, with the Blue Boxer already getting a late start, but as we see, they didn't really affect him all too much. That was a great hit by Princess Speedy, but got countered by the Blue Boxer. Again, boxing was his profession before marble racing, so I wouldn't necessarily throw hits you know you can't win. So you will counter them. Although he gets stuck in the split paths. But yeah, Princess Speedy is able to free them. But I think Blue Boxer still has a lead. But that was a great hit though by Princess Speedy, challenging his authority in that funnel for the lead. But Blue Boxer still manages to have the lead. Captain Penguin now entering with a Princess Speedy in there too. Blue Boxer, but the Captain Penguin having to free him. That was a great hit by Captain Penguin on the Blue Boxer, with everyone fighting. Captain Penguin gets through first. Now going into that second red funnel. I thought they were going to tag team this race, but no, they're just fighting in these two red funnels. That's not great for their tag team or alliance, or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, Princess Speedy seems to be alone on the top with Captain Penguin and the Blue Boxer on the bottom. This gives them time to strategize, as long as they don't attack each other. Which they don't seem to be, so that's probably what they're doing, strategizing. But, I mean, there's no rules against that. But now I can't really tell who's in the lead. Yes, it's Captain Penguin, but with Princess Speedy making a speedy entrance like that. But what did Blue Boxer do? I think Blue Boxer just inserted himself between Captain Penguin and Princess Speedy to separate them, but it didn't really do anything. But because Princess Speedy still got the lead anyway? Was that a failed tag team effort? It probably was, because Princess Speedy is in the now clear blue funnel now. Sorry. As there's definitely a tag team effort now. There's definitely a confusion tactic there that just didn't work. And the blue boxer and Captain Penguin now entering. It looks like the confusion tactic worked this time, as both Captain Penguin got a hit that worked, and the blue boxer almost didn't. What was that? I'm sorry, but what was that? It looks like Princess Peach tried to overtake him with the yellow thing, but then got denied hard. Ooh, that hurts. As our working commentator, I have never seen that happen before. So, this position isn't very good. So let's take a look at our second camera. But oh wait, there's some Princess Speedy. But Captain Penguin's already in that white funnel on top. That fail hit may hurt her standing. But it looks like Blue Boxer's still behind her, so that may not matter. She may be still okay. And I think she tried again, but failed more miserably this time. But hit Blue Boxer in the funnel, which was good. But the Blue Boxer hit back, and now is in second place. Well, the Captain Penguin got stuck, but then the Blue Boxer was just taunting Princess Speedy. Oof. You taunt her. She's gonna just get mad. And she's really mad after that failed attempt. And I think she actually almost hit Captain Penguin down there. We just didn't see it. I think he defended. Just like he defended that hit. That defense by Captain Penguin was insane. But we move on into the twin. Within the twin, now they're going around. That was a second great defense by Captain Penguin. Look at Captain Penguin go. He's just defending like crazy. The blue boxer having to free a stuck Princess Speedy as they go round and round. Who is it? Who's it going to be? And it's going to be Princess Speedy eliminated. It is going to be the blue boxer and Captain Penguin fighting against Jungle and Deep Blue for the win. As we approach the final race of the Grand Summer Tournament, I am Ty65 and I will be your host today on this ginormous track. We have for the 4 finalists. We have Jungle, Captain Penguin, Deep Blue, and the Blue Boxer. They are all ready and they are all hungry for the prize. All of these marbles are worthy, but let's see who takes it. We have all the marbles swirling with the lead, and it's going to be Captain Penguin after that blue funnel first. Jungle and Blue Boxer on the bottom with Deep Blue and Captain Penguin on the top. As we now move through, Blue Boxer has the lead, and I can't tell who's in back. Who's in the back. Remember, you don't want to be lost place. And it's looking like that's going to be Deep Blue is in the back. That was a great hit, though, by Jungle onto Captain Penguin, which allows Jungle to get second place. As we see who... there's Jungle on the top. But as we move to the bottom, we can see both Captain Penguin and the Blue Boxer. But the Blue Boxer is just got hit by Captain Penguin. But I believe we saw him counter. Yes, we did. And we still see Jungle with a solid lead on the other competitors as he moves. Again, those two are together. They team. If you don't remember, those two teamed up against Gold Viper in the last race. So I wonder what they'll do here. Will they still keep their team alliance or not? But it seems that Deep Blue outwits the both of them. But Blue Boxer is able to get through. And as we go in this red funnel round and round, that's a great hit though. But those two seem to be working together because Deep Blue hit the Blue Boxer but didn't end up working. But Jungle is still in the lead though. But who gets the Deep Blue gets second, but the Blue Boxer tried to push Captain Penguin in. No, but we can see Jungle has to defend his spot from multiple marbles. But the Deep Blue, oh my god, what the frick happened there? Oh my goodness, did you see that move by Deep Blue onto Jungle where he just pushed him out of the way in the barriers? And now he's no longer in first, and is still in second for now. Well, that's a great hit up of the Blue Boxer onto Deep Blue as they're now cycling in that yellow funnel before the elevator. And there's Captain Penguin fighting Jungle, but he seems to push ahead. Now Jungle, who was just in the lead probably 10-15 seconds ago, is now in the back and at risk of elimination. Remember, who loses this race does not get a place, so you have to be cautious of that.
But we do have Blue Boxer in the lead. It looks like Deep Blue is in second, and Captain Penguin's in third, and last is, yes, indeed, Jungle. So we do have to be worried of that. With the Blue Boxer, oh, that was a great hit by Captain Penguin onto the Deep Blue, and there's a second great hit onto the Blue Boxer that allows her to get the lead. Deep Blue tries to emulate that same success, but fails. And Jungle's still struggling in the back. And there's the Blue, and yeah, Blue Boxer and Deep Blue, but Captain Penguin's still in the lead. But it is a very close race as we get clear of funnel. That was a great hit by Deep Blue onto the Blue Boxer. It allows Deep Blue to get ahead, and there was a counterattack by the Blue Boxer, but it ended up failing. It's a failed counterattack, and that was a great hit by Deep Blue onto Captain Penguin, and this hit doesn't fail as he's able to get the lead off of Captain Penguin. Again, it looks like going to be Blue Boxer in third, so it's all eyes are going to be on them as we enter in this final funnel, actually. And there's Blue Boxer making a great hit on Captain Penguin. It is Jungle who is struggling. And there goes Deep Blue in first. Who's gonna get second? Who's it gonna be? And it looks like Blue Boxer's in second, Captain Penguin's in third, Jungle is eliminated. Now, the good news for all of these guys left is that they guarantee to get medals. What medal they get will determine how well they do in the next two races, as Captain Penguin's in the lead and Blue Boxer is in the back. Now, Captain Penguin and the Blue Boxer have been teaming up these past few races and in last video as well. So I wonder what they'll do against Deep Blue here, or if their alliance is still together. But that was a great hit by the Blue Boxer on Deep Blue, and Deep Blue tried to counter, I think twice there, but it both times ended up not working. All fights went to the favor of the Blue Boxer there. And yeah, the Blue Boxer and Captain Penguin are going the same way, so it's probably to strategize together, which is not illegal in Marvel Studios rules. It's good teamwork. But it is the Blue Boxer in the lead, and Deep Blue, I think, is second. Captain Penguin's in the risk of elimination. There's Captain Penguin going. So no, he's the one in second. So as we enter the twin final, the Blue Boxer's got a really good lead though. Well, not really good, it's decently good. There's Captain Penguin enters, and there's the Deep Blue enter following, and there's a great hit by Deep Blue, but there's a counter by Captain Penguin. They're fighting. The Captain Penguin is a great defensive strategist, and that fight right there shows why. He was quickly attacked by Deep Blue, and he maintained his composure and just neatly defended. And now they're in the red battle funnel. That is a great attack by Captain Penguin onto the Blue Boxer. As now Captain Penguin's in the lead and Blue Boxer's in second, and Deep Blue is still in last, trying to, well, not be in last. But the Blue Boxer, in rage, hits Captain Penguin with a brutal force, which Captain Penguin is not able to defend such a hit. And now, but he did defend a hit by Deep Blue, but the Blue Boxer is overall in the lead. As we see, yeah, they're fighting together, and it is just chaos. But did you see that counterattack that Captain Penguin made against Deep Blue? Deep Blue lunged to Captain Penguin, but Captain Penguin just parted and maintained his second place. But Deep Blue has got Deep Blue is struggling, but the Blue Boxer, though, is, I guess you could say, in the lead, and his lead is actually pretty big. Now, we don't even see him on the elevator, but did you see him? Was he? Okay, yeah, he really struggles in that elevator, which could harm him. But I doubt that he'll lose this. It's probably between Captain Penguin and Deep Blue. But I think Deep Blue just pushed Captain Penguin in that hole, if you just saw. And Penguin is in the lead between the two of them. But yeah, the Blue Boxer is stuck. He is a great fighter, but he has a bad habit of getting stuck, which could really hurt him. And there they go. Now in that blue funnel, they're all three there. Now, who's going to get there? That was a little confusing. So the Deep Blue is attacking Captain Penguin, but a nudge by the Blue Boxer allowed him to defend that. So they are working together. But it will be a 1v1 between them to decide who wins. I wonder if they have an agreement to figure out who wins this. But yeah, the Deep Blue is just too far behind at this point. He got stuck there, I think, a little bit. So yeah, he was just too far behind. So Deep Blue is eliminated, and he gets third. As we enter the final race of the Grand Summer Tournament, it is Captain Penguin and Deep Blue. Who will take it? I have been working together these past couple races, so whether they have an agreement or not, I don't know. But it seems that they're just saying good luck to each other and trying their best, which is the best way to do this type of things. But back to the race, it is Captain Penguin in the lead as he enters that black funnel. The black funnel is where a lot of action to actually happen over the course of this race. And it's Captain Penguin still in the lead in the barriers. And he's in that blue funnel now. Blue Box is on the bottom, but he is struggling a little bit, which allows Captain Penguin to... Captain Penguin got in a little bit of a death spiral. A death spiral is where you just... a Marble's worst fate, where you just keep spinning around that hole and don't actually drop. Those can lead to big losses of time for Marbles, and are never good. But yeah, because of that, Captain Penguin's lost a little bit of his lead, and they're about to enter the twin, but I think Captain Penguin's still in the lead. Yeah, he enters the twin first, and there's the Blue Boxer. And as they're going round and round, it is the Captain Penguin which is in the lead. The Blue Boxer's trying to make a hit, and he does, but Captain Penguin, the defensive strategist, pars the hit and enters that red battle funnel first. And a little while ago, the Marbles hit a bell like you should. You should like to subscribe and hit that bell if you never want to miss my future videos. Okay, now back to the race. And Blue Boxer's trying to see a way in the hole, but Captain Penguin is just parring perfectly. But the Blue Boxer enters and hits Captain Penguin twice. There, such a total of 3 hits by the Blue Boxer, which just says, thank you very much, Captain Penguin, for holding the lead for me, but now get out of my way. Which is a brutal. Will Captain Penguin be able to fight back? And it appears to be trying, but the Blue Boxer is just concealing any way to the hole, and even playing defense if he has to. But yeah, Captain Penguin is stuck in a second death spiral, which is not good. But wait, what is this? The elevator's not turned on. Why is the elevator not turned on? We gotta turn the elevator on. Oh, well, why is it not turned on? Okay, thank you. Someone, an emergency elevator turned on the elevator. So, hopefully not too much damage is done. We'll have to see where the person who's supposed to do that is. We'll have a good talk with him after that. But the Blue Boxers in the lead, but they got very two close prongs together, which is maybe tough competition for Deep Blue if he wants to win. He had to play defense against Captain Penguin right there. But yeah, Captain Penguin got stuck in a little bit of a death spiral. But now they're in the split paths. Deep Blue is eliminated. Blue Boxer in the top, Captain Penguin in the bottom. Yeah, Blue Boxer. Why am I confusing that? I don't know. Listen. But back to the race, the Blue Boxer's in the lead. Captain Penguin is trying to find an opening, but Blue Boxer is playing really good defense, which is making it hard. And yeah, as now we enter that final funnel in the final battle of the Grand Summer Tournament, Captain Penguin enters. And now the Blue Boxer avoided a hit by Captain Penguin. Captain Penguin is trying to find an opening, but Blue Boxer just seems to have it. Blue Boxer, I think, has it. Blue Boxer wins. Blue Boxer is the winner of our finalists. Jungle